I said a few days ago, maybe yesterday, that this administration that we have in the White House is the enemy of America. And they are working overtime. Somebody behind the scene is working overtime to change America overnight. And from good to worse, it's just gonna, by executive order, any means necessary, their desire is to destroy America, to turn it into a communist socialist society, to imprison you and never let you go again, get total control over you, because they have discovered by way of this Chinese virus idea that the people are afraid now. The people, hey Nick, turn that thing off. I can hear you speaking. By way of the Chinese virus, they have found out that you are afraid. And now they know how to get you. They know they can lie to you. They know that they can attack, openly discriminate against white people, blame them for everything. And majority of people are going to love it. They're going to go along with it. Even the white people go along with it. And as a result, they are changing America just like that. They are changing this country like 90 going north. We have a bunch of evil people in our government now. They have changed it, and the Republicans are no better. Believe me, they are in bed with the Democrats and the media. Be not deceived. And that's why it appears that the Democrats are walking out over the Republicans. That's not the case. The Republicans are allowing it to happen. They are in bed with the Democrats. And when they go on TV, they pretend to care about it, when in reality they agree with it. Really. And they know that people now are brainwashed, dumbed down, and demoralized, and they can do what they want. I have examples of that. Examples all through the show this morning. According to Axios, Joe Biden held a meeting at the White House with quote-unquote historians to craft a plan to push through laws that would fundamentally change the nation. It would change the nation. And Joe Biden is being used. He doesn't know that today is Thursday. He doesn't know that it's 2021. His wife, his children, and others are using him to destroy America. Really. In reality, Joe Biden is just a tool to get that done. But Joe Biden is not running the country. He's not making any decisions at all. He reminds me of my father. I don't know if Joe Biden has it, Alzheimer's or not, but he clearly acted the way my father did when he first started getting it, developing Alzheimer's. He didn't know where he was. He didn't know who he was or why he was there. Joe Biden is being used. We have a group of evil people in our government now. Men, males and females of all races. And it's no longer about we the people. There was an incident that happened last night. I didn't get the whole story because I just heard it this morning while watching the news. Apparently down in one of the parks here in L.A., the cops went there to try to remove the homeless people or something like that from the park. And protesters came and ran the cops off. Ran them off. That's what we have in America today. We'll have that for you tomorrow, that story. But that's what's happening right now. It was in Echo Park. Yeah, I thought so. The protester ran the cops off. The cops are on the run. The inmates are running the insane asylum in America today. So Joe Biden met with these people, according to this report, Axios, to fundamentally change the nation quick. Axios reported that Biden's New Deal re-engineering America quickly. The first step will be to remove the filibuster so that no Republican support is needed to push these laws. They want to remove the filibuster so that no Republican support is needed to push these laws. They don't need to change the filibuster. Republicans go along with it anyway. The Republicans are in there for power and wealth. It's a job for them to earn a living. That's it. We haven't heard any more about Joe Biden's son and his relationship with China. Remember when the president, the great white hope, was in the White House? That was a big deal. It's gone away now. I don't hear anything about it. We rarely hear, except for a couple of conservative media, anything about the state of emergency at the borders. Illegals coming in like naughty going north. You can now outwardly discriminate against white folks. You can say that's what you're doing, and there's no punishment. And if any white person speak up about it, they'll try to destroy you if you go against it. This is what we have. Good versus evil. We have an evil media, evil government. The report reads, this is the report, the first step will be to remove the filibuster, right? The report reads, President Biden recently held a White House session with quote-unquote historians that included discussion of how big is too big, how big is too big, how fast is too fast, to jam through once-in-a-lifetime historic changes to America. And by the way, Obama started this. This was started before Obama, but Obama, the fallen messiah, when he and Big Mama Michelle was in the White House, they pushed it further. And Joe Biden is carrying out the rest for Obama. So they want to jam through once-in-a-lifetime historic changes to America. He loves the growing narrative that he is bolder and bigger. He is bolder and bigger thinker than the fallen messiah, Obama. Joe Biden is bolder and bigger, and he loves it. Well, it doesn't take boldness to change America. The people are weak. It's easy to do now. There's no pushback. And you have Ted Cruz and all these guys pretending that they are trying to change it. They're lying to you. Really. You better start thinking for yourselves and get involved. We need to vote out these Republicans and put in real Republicans. One that has no fear. One that love America and love working for America and not against America. Don't have a personal gain. I suggest you wake up before it's too late. And men, it's in you to do it. If you overcome the fallen state, overcome your mothers and return to your fathers, you would see that you have the power the authority over evil. And there's no reason to be afraid. And God will change you. God will change you. He will cause you to change. And that salvation is of the heart. It's of the heart. He changed the heart from stone to love. Everything we do is spiritual now. Read the New Testament. You'll see it's all spiritual. It's not on the outside. It's on the inside. It's on the inside. And Satan knows exactly who to use, and he knows what he's doing. That's why he put all these women in position of power, because he knows that the woman has his nature and that she has no love and she will destroy. It doesn't mind it at all. Get a high from destroying, especially men and children. A woman has no love. She does not mind destroying. And the more you beg her, the more you need her, the worse she gets. It's like the blacks with the whites. The more the white people run from the blacks, the wickeder the blacks become, if that's such a word. Meaning that blacks get worse because they have no love. Their purpose on earth is for destruction, not for the good. Blacks are not here for good. They're here for evil. That's why all the wicked agendas, they use the blacks because they know the blacks are okay with it. They'll join forces right away. But if you try to get them to stand for good, you'll get one or two and that's it. It's so sad that you're leaving. Yeah, but that's the way it is. It doesn't have to be. And there are some Bible-thumper Christians who are waiting for Christ to come back. They're not going to do anything. They're just going to wait for the Lord. Christ is already with you. He's just waiting for you to take that first step. And you will see. It will be amazing. It will be amazing. It's a spiritual battle, a warfare between good and evil. It has nothing to do with color, male or female. It's the spirit that made a home in you. You must be born again of the Spirit of the Father. And men, it's in you. It really is. I'm telling you. God is your God, not Satan. The woman is the man's God, not Satan. And when he overcomes mama, he overcomes the woman. She's no longer his God. Then you can live. Really, it'll blow your mind. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.